Welcome back to the Titanfall Let's Play. We're doing it. We're going to be watching some Blood and Rust. This is the second level. And you can see down there, like, Cooper writes in his logbook. You can read that. Pause it if you like.
The IMC will continue to search for us. Our only chance of survival is to rendezvous.
I miss our little robot companion already.
Yeah, it's too bad. We had to give him a burial, buried him under rocks.
It's so sad.
We just had to dig up Lastimosa to make like a place for him.
Bury them side by side, but you only have enough rocks, so it's like half the robot body sticking out.
Oh, that might be like blasphemous, actually.
So we're gonna see some actual Titan combat here. There's more than just one dude. So. There's also some friendly Titans over here too.
Oh, they kind of throw you into the Titan combat pretty quick.
Yeah, these guys aren't too smart. Plus, like, there's 8 or so different Titan loadouts. We're only seeing the brutes and the tones right now, and they're kind of easy to fight. So.
Is Tone the sort of like middleweight one in multiplayer that has the DMR kind of rifle thing?
Yeah, we'll see it here in a
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, right now, BT's using the default loadout. I forgot what its name. Expedition, I think. It's not multiplayer, but it's like a kind of machine gun cannon. It's pretty straightforward.
So BT is an AI.
Yes.
So it's not the Titan. So you can change Titans.
Yes, because you can swap the AIs into other Titans.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Because you mentioned that we were going to use other Titans earlier, but...
Yeah. Well, for the sake of single player, the Titan loadouts just kind of, you bring up a menu and swap to the one you want. In multiplayer, they're all different models.
Right.
Yeah, you just basically go around pulling a Mega Man on enemies. Like, you go around you just go around collecting the loadouts. Just swap out anytime.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And there's actually some BS you can kind of do with quick swapping on the fly that the speedrunners love. But...
Jesus Christ.
Well, this is not our speedrun video, so we'll get to that. Imagine the overkill of shooting a Titan-sized machine gun at a little man.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. This is war.
That's like shooting an elephant gun at an ant.
Both Goofus and Gallant, for that matter, aren't too shy from doing war crimes. So.
The question is, there you go.
Great. A new Titan weapon will be useful.
Yeah, I'll show that off in a second. I'm just picking up the helmet over here.
Oh, sneaky. Oh, but you can see it through the grating. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was looking around there. Yeah, so BT did fill in the question you had. Yeah, the tone is like a lock-on thing. We'll show it off in a second.
So my question is going to be, can you actually Titan punch tiny soldiers?
You can.
Nice.
Explode. Yeah, so if you press F1, you can bring up the Titan loadout. Right now, we only have 2 of the however many there are unlocked. So that's the Expedition. That's the one we have been using. Here's Tone. It's the new one.
I remember that.
It's kind of like a mid-range semi-sniper build.
That one's pretty good.
You want to hang back with this. Yeah, it's good in multiplayer. Well, I mean, they're all kind of good.
They kind of are, yeah.
Scorch for life.
Scorch is the fuck you in your face one, so.
It's fantastic.
It is pretty fun.
My
so we'll show it off here. Instead of having the hand thing that's got a shield that can drop down in front of it, just hide behind. The main gimmick is if you hit the dude 3 times, he locks on like that, and then if you press a button, shoot missiles. So the missiles are where you get most of your damage. You want to hit the 3 times.
Yeah, I mean,
there's also another mini missile you can shoot that like puts down a little like tracking. If they go inside, they'll get a tracking.
But even that gun also, it doesn't seem to do as much in single player, but it does a lot of damage in multiplayer.
Yeah. Depending on the level, it's one of the better builds.
Like in multiplayer, when you just shoot that regular DMR looking, oh yeah, the missiles.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's the burst core.
That was some macros level missile barrage.
Yeah, if you've noticed, like when you do like hit enemy Titans with your Titan's loadout, you get like plus to your burst core. That's the meter on the left that says 5% currently. Each of the Titans has a different one. Previously, the Exposition was just a super fire rapid machine gun shot. This one's the missiles. They all have different ones.
And it's those that missile's in multiplayer too, right? I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like your build up super.
Yeah, the missiles is very good. You're right. It's very Itano Circus for sure.
Yep.
Wow, this gun is a real lawnmower, huh?
This is the R97, I believe.
Listen to that noise.
Yeah.
I really like the ammo counter on that.
Yeah, it's cool. They all have, like, almost all of them have unique
Oh, hello.
in the way they show the ammo on the gun.
Oh,
But,
wow.
like, that one's particularly fun because it just goes back and forth.
I'm gonna say it. I would say all around the gun designs in this game are quite good.
Yeah.
Like you had mentioned in I think the first episode about the reload animations.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, and the reload animations, just all of the designs of the guns and everything. It's all very good.
So here's two new guns. The RE45 is just a rapid-fire hand pistol. This is the Crabber. It's one of, like, the 4 sniper rifle class weapons. It's kind of weird because you only get, like, 4 shots in a magazine, and, like, it's not hit scan. There actually fires a bolt, and the bolt does have gravity drop on it, which means you can do some crazy shit with another weapon that we haven't seen yet, that we won't be seeing for a while, but I'll bring it up when it shows up. You can manipulate the way the projectile flies.
Oh, wow.
And it's, yeah, kind of crazy.
Huh.
I don't like the Crabber. It's not fun. It's like one of the only like misses I think in the game in terms of gun design.
Imagine what firing that pistol would do to your wrist in real life.
I mean, it's
Ouch.
kind of similar to like what is it, like the Glock 40 or whatever?
Yeah.
With rapid fire pistols.
True.
Here's the alternator. This one I do like, despite it not being good at all. It's well, it has 2 barrels and it alternates.
Through this facility.
And it's,
Oh, is that
all the
why it's
submach-
called that? I didn't realize that.
Interface nearby.
Yeah, all the submachine gun class weapons are pretty good in terms of recoil and wall running potential. Like if you try to shoot wall running with an assault rifle, you're just not going to hit shit. But with like submachine gun class ones, you'll be pretty accurate.
You can really hip fire with them. It's like, you know, I feel like in a lot of FPSs, like you get that kind of like middling hip fire even with SMGs where it's like, okay, probably 66% of my shots might hit around on target. This game, it's like, no, your hip fire, that's just a crosshair. Like, you're gonna hit where you're shooting.
You
Yeah.
must find another way out. We have no choice but to split.
Also true of the shotguns.
Yep.
I'll find a way out.
A nearby exit will most likely be
The other shotgun, well, the 2 other, I guess, technically shotgun class weapons we haven't seen yet are both very fun to play with as well.
Yeah, but they're kind of weird.
You got
Like
me,
one of
too.
them,
You do the same.
that I'm thinking of,
pilot.
but I cannot remember the name. It's kind of really weird to use at the start, at least. One thing I like about the game is that it actually shows up during the opening cutscene. Is that it forces you to swap weapons all the time, so you like constantly playing around with new guns, which is kind of neat because I tend to just stick around with ARs in most of the FPSs I play. So it's nice to be
Yeah.
forced to use something else from time to time.
Now this is a big gun.
Yeah, this is the Spitfire. I don't even know why I went up here. There's nothing up here. The Spitfire is the most standard light machine gun. It's nothing really special, just does its job.
It reminds me of Call of Duty 2 Bar
This is Kane.
Yeah,
in terms of like the fire rate and everything.
the punch it has, yeah.
It's
Pretty good
It's
comparison.
chunky.
Communicate. And that's okay.
Hello. Is that a
Robot
janitor?
friend.
That's all.
Yes, that's our little robot friend. They're called Marvins.
Oh,
Who was
he's a smiley face.
Files.
Yeah.
Kane.
Oh, that just reminds me of
Commonly
Moon.
affiliated with the Apex Predators.
You can probably kill that guy, can't you?
Oh, you can absolutely shoot
That
him
would
in
be
the face.
so
Don't
mean.
kill
I'm
our
glad
buddy.
you didn't do that.
He's doing all the work no one else wants to do.
Oh! Get fucked! Jesus!
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I have
Yeah,
to
so these
admire
IMC
how they
soldiers
set
are-
that up. Because I think, like, 95% of the people playing this game is just going to do that on reflex the first time they play it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Gallant. He's so violent.
Yeah, the IMC guys, they were talking about Kane, which was the dude on the intercom system. And Kane's kind of not entirely there, not stable. So yeah, here you can see I hit the railing despite aiming above it, because this gun does have drop on it.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
That thing is like a fucking long-range nail gun.
Yeah. It shoots bolts. Again, like of the sniper weapons, it's my least favorite.
It does a lot of damage, though.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure in multiplayer, like even chest shots with that will just kill you.
I think that's true. It's been a while, but I think that's true.
I don't use it in multiplayer, so I wouldn't know. But like, I've just died before, so I think it's maybe that.
Yeah, where you're just running around and suddenly you're dead, and you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
That's like 95% of my multiplayer experience.
I was gonna say, it could be anything, though, in Titanfall. It could have just been your Titan dropped on you, frankly.
Yes, it's like heavy metal infused water. Like this guy would be having all sorts of cancer later.
Oh, yeah. Water is not supposed to be that color.
Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot. Hold your fire. He's SRS. Look his helmet.
How do you think that water tastes, though?
It's like iron, but worse.
Do you
I was
taste
just
metal?
I was just gonna say heavy.
They can use some help up ahead.
Oh yeah, so here's some militia dudes. They're just chilling here, I guess.
Is it just me, or is that guy's hat too big for him?
It did kind of look it.
So come to think of it, we have never told anybody yet that we are not Captain Lastimosa. We're basically just checking his identity right now.
I don't know if it's identity. Like, I think they do call us Cooper and stuff. It's just that we have this robot now.
I think in terms of the robots, but people know, right? Because they know what he looks like and who he is. So, well, I guess maybe not.
Yeah, but the first time you show up to the first Titan fight in this video, the people just like, hey, is that BT? Like, welcome back, sir. And you just never tell them otherwise.
Well, it's true. I mean, like later on, there are cutscenes where they just straight up call you Cooper and stuff.
Yeah,
so. This magnetic grenade launcher, I kind of showed it before. It is useless on normal human enemies, but on the robots, it works fine.
Reinforcements on your
Well, as far as I know, normal humans are not magnetic, so that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe just a little.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Grenades will home in on robotic enemies.
They are going to be. They keep bringing that water.
Wait, what was that?
That is the grenade. That is the Ninja Star, the thermite grenade Ninja Star.
How have I never seen that before? That's not only single player, is it?
No, that's a multiplayer.
What the hell? You just threw a ninja star at him.
Yeah, it's a Ninja Star that bursts into like thermite flames when it
Oh
hits
my
something.
god.
We show it off here.
Yeah.
And it has like a fancy show-off arms crossing animation for it as well.
Yeah, it's so fancy.
This is the car. It's a submachine gun type one. It hits less hard than some of the other ones. It shoots less hard, but like it has zero recoil.
Yeah, this is like for an SMG, which I mean, I guess in real life they work more like this, but in a video game you expect them to only be short range and like have terrible accuracy and stuff. This is just like
You can kind of snipe.
you can
with it.
almost snipe with it. Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
I thought I could hijack these robots. So yeah, there's some of the Spectres you can hijack by going behind them and holding the melee button. That one disappeared.
Goodbye.
But like, there's ones on them that are suicide that have like the orange packs and they explode.
Oh, and you cannot
hijack those ones.
That would be
That's
really
what,
fun to hijack.
Now, yeah,
would be,
send
but-
suicide bombers at people. Hell yeah.
Doesn't seem very safe or hygienic. Fuck with that knife.
Oh, heavy corrosive damage.
That one was not as obvious.
No. They get progressively more hard to find in the game as the levels go on.
That's interesting. I think a lot of time with collectibles, it's either just they're hard from the beginning or they're just easy the whole time. So,
Yeah, they start putting them in some kind of devious spots that like you wouldn't look unless you were looking for them.
right.
Like in the beginning of the game, they're just kind of there, and you just have to figure out how to get to them.
And these levels are pretty big. They're not huge, but
Yeah, there are a couple of the helmets that are actually really obvious, but they're a fucking pain to get to.
This is the L-Star. It's an assault rifle class. It has a very meaty, chunky hit to it, but don't make it catch on fire because then it takes forever to reload. Like, there's no magazine for this, but like if it overheats, you gotta do the reload animation. It's funny too because I was playing Doom Eternal recently with this, and like there's obviously the plasma cannon in that game, and like this one feels better to shoot.
Sounds chunky.
Yeah, it is.
Not bad at
It kills stuff very quickly, also.
I just hope you're better than the last one I killed.
Oh, sideways slide, nice.
There's no one there.
Oh well, I mean, style points anyway.
There we go.
Oh, the double. Happy birthday! Oh, you found it. Even Gallant has a real appreciation for a shotgun now and then.
Yeah, I try to switch out the guns because I know like it's not fun to just watch me use the same shotgun all the time. But it really is like the best gun in the game.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree there. It's a really good fucking gun.
If you can't handle the job, I will. Just leave it to good old Kane to clean up your mess. I am the deadweight.
Yeah, so there's your ninja stars. You can pick them up right there.
My god. Did that kill it?
Yeah.
Wow, it takes a whole clip to kill the robots? The robots are tough in this.
Ah, there we go.
The suicide bots are, yes. Yeah, the robots themselves obviously take a lot more shots than like the normal human soldiers do, but like the suicide ones in particular take a bit.
Wow, this
think
is a real puzzle here.
Yeah, this was actually the one that I was thinking of when I said that some of them were kind of a pain to get. This one took me a while, actually.
You have to get
Because-
good, competent at the wall running to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of easy to actually overshoot the platform and just
Oh.
jump over it.
You too, BT. Where are you?
Jump right
Jump in, jump in.
The current is strong up ahead.
BT's like, I miss you, Cooper.
Keep moving forward.
See, they should have put an enemy here so you can just slide kick him into the sludge.
Oh.
This one's a bit trickier.
This reminds me of Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, it does, especially like the light on bright color, like the primary colors
Yeah.
thing that Mirror Edge has going.
Oh, the double jump, same wall slide. This is... Now we're getting into the multiplayer stuff that I can remember getting.
Yeah, so normally you cannot wall run on the same wall that's at like the same angle, like parallel walls on the same side. But for curved walls, it doesn't matter for some reason. So you could just like, if there's a curved room like this, you could just go around it forever.
Our paths will intersect just up ahead.
Great. Sounds good.
Scans indicate multiple IMC security forces. Prepare
Every time you eyeball one of the janitor bots, I'm afraid you're gonna punch him to death.
They're good boys, they do work. After the shotgun, the EPG may be my favorite weapon in the game.
What is this again? This is a rocket launcher?
So yeah, this I showed. I got this in the tutorial. But I
Oh,
actually never used it.
right.
This
Oh,
is
the heating gun.
energy pulse grenade gun. It shoots basically a ball that explodes when it hits
Good to
things,
see you, buddy.
and it will one-shot dudes and also do like a lot of splash damage.
So it's a Warhammer 40k bolt gun.
chamber, marking your hub.
I was thinking more like a mini BFG.
Jesus.
So BT wants us to go over there and shut down the flow thing so we can go get with him again. These guys.
I remember this
If
room.
this doesn't scream boss arena.
IMC security forces. I guess that's why they pay me the big bucks. Want some
Oh,
So it just erases these dudes.
yeah,
Who
they're
is
just turning
this?
into mess.
enough. I'm coming down.
The guy in the PA is Kane. He's the psychotic Apex Predator dude. He's
Oh.
like kind of overseeing all these militia guys.
Crazy dangerous. We gotta break it down.
I'm sure we're never gonna find him.
Need
No.
backup.
I kind of love the icon for the fire stuff. It's just basically a shuriken on fire.
Yeah.
Deactivate the sludge flows.
They're not too good against human enemies, but against like the stalkers and the specters, the smaller robot guys, they're real good.
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because let me tell you, if you threw something that's a human and that had thermite in it, and then the thermite went off, that guy
Don't
would
get
be
me wrong,
very
it
dead.
absolutely kills those dudes,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of a waste. It's hard to hit him, you know.
At the very least, you're gonna lose a finger with Thermite.
Yeah.
Pump shutdown sequence at
So here's a new enemy type. Ticks.
I hate this
They're suicide
motherfuckers.
bombs.
Oh, wow.
High concentration of heavy metal.
This sucks.
Interfering with my targeting system.
At least
They
they're
will
not
run
too
at
fast.
you until they explode.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're kind of dumb in that they stand still when they go into their explosion thing, so you can kind of run away from them.
Yeah,
Do they
but
shoot
it's-
those spikes out, or is it just...
No,
That
that's
just shows
the,
them. That's just like the I'm blowing up animation.
Yeah.
Got it.
it's kind of really easy to lose track of them, and they're going to parkour after you.
Yeah. Yeah, they will follow you until they get close enough and then try to beat themselves up.
pump shutdown sequence at 40%.
They also like have jetpacks, like you can see them.
What? Why was that one exploding?
I don't know. The game is nice though, is if one does kind of sneak up on you and like about to blow itself up, the HUD will show that, so you have a split second to react. Because they will find ways to sneak up behind you.
Exploding spiders with jetpacks. Jesus.
Oof.
Pump shutdown sequence at 50%.
I kind of love
thought-
that you're actually more accurate with the shotgun than with the other precision weapon you were just using.
The fucking guy just comes into my bed.
Oh. Oh, that's the I'm gonna blow up indicator.
Yeah.
Pump shutdown sequence at 80%. Pump shutdown
Clip
sequence
there,
at
but those are the execute
90%.
animations. Stab a dude in the face.
And they somehow feel less brutal than just punching a dude.
The execute animations go from like weak, as in like there's one where you just punch a dude in the back like a kidney a couple times and he falls over.
And he's like, "Oh,
to
no,
like
ow."
completely like execute Gangland style brutal.
Like overkill, like too much.
yeah. I don't know like where the line was on that, but we shut down the pump so BT's able to help us out over here.
BT, please.
Yeah, he's like hitting dudes with rockets.
But also, like, he's hitting the dudes after you kill them. He's like, you shoot him with a shotgun, he's like, this corpse must die.
Yeah, so the waterfall's off. We can sneak over here now.
Activating sonar pulse. Pilot, that was a difficult battle. You handled yourself well. I have noted it for the record. I
Okay.
have identified an exit on this side.
It's like a proud dad.
You did a good job. You get the gold star.
You got an A on your report card, pilot. I'm very proud of you. We will go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Special Operation 217.
BT likes Chuck E. Cheese because he hits on the animatronics.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I know this is future science tech area, but what the hell is this like facility here accomplishing?
It's making water heavy.
Because it's supposed to be filtering the heavy metal water? Like, are they strip mining or?
Ooh, it's I feel sludgy watching you walk
Yeah.
through it.
You were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well, well.
So here's Kane.
Another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard class Titan.
What's the name of the villain from Far Cry 3?
Oh shit!
Bring it.
I know which one. Yeah, the one you're talking about.
He reminds me of him strongly.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's also a dude here. We'll take care of that guy first.
Boss.
he maybe doesn't wax as philosophic as that guy, but you know.
Vas Montenegro.
That's him, yeah. That dude. He has like the same kind of ecstatic craziness. Yeah, so Kane's using the Scorch loadout, which you'll see later, but it's a close range fire thing, so you just want to get away from it. Because the tone is like mid to long range, so we just kind of kite him out. Yeah.
And he has a fire shield. It actually fucking melts you if it gets close enough.
Oh, it's scary. Yeah, you definitely got kind of fucked up there. Your health is not high.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can kite them, he's not hard, but if you get in his face, you will get your shit.
Does he have a robot eye?
Kane?
He looked like he had a robot eye.
I think he just has like weird hair.
Oh, he just has. Yes, he also had bad hair for sure. We can agree on that.
I would imagine these Titan helmets would fuck up your hairdo. Like you can't get it done well.
Oh yeah.
They just give you bad head.
You got short hair or you got ugly hair. There's your two options.
That fight went way faster than when I attempted it.
Just gonna auto hack this.
Oh, this reminds me of Syndicate.
Sloan, this is Blisk. The IMC have almost sealed the Ark. It's time to prepare the Draconis.
Copy. Got myself 3 captured militia. What should I do with them?
Just kill them.
I'm on my way. Slow now.
Damn.
The ability to decrypt
Fucking
enemy
off those
communications has a strong history in warfare.
Iced those
This will
guys.
work
That was
to our
intense.
advantage. In order to survive, we must keep moving.
Okay.